sometimes we don't always use the rubric. And I'll give you an example of what that's like. Here, the instructor gave a score, gave feedback, basically clicked on this right here and gave feedback, and did not actually use the rubric. So if you're not actually using a rubric here, like clicking these domains right here, this is a picture, so it's static, it is not active, then you're actually not meeting the faculty fundamental requirements, or providing feedback throughout the rubric and actually using the rubric, but you're supposed to. So if you're not clicking on these domains and providing feedback within them, then please make that change. Another thing here is sometimes we actually click on the rubric domains, but we don't provide feedback. And here is where you would provide reasons in each one of these why the points were deducted. Remember, especially where the points have been lost is where you need to provide the feedback. Okay? Here's another one. Well, here's an example of what it's like to provide feedback throughout the rubric. Just an example, the person got proficient, the student got proficient, that is, and feedback was provided to them on why they got proficient and how to improve. Here's another, this one in particular. I remember earlier I talked about instructional as well as intellectual presence. Well, providing reasons why points were deducted and how to improve is showing instructional presence. But oftentimes we miss intellectual presence, and that is sharing our professional insight and maybe validating what the student is saying via source, or sharing a professional story or our professional expertise with something that's related and relevant to what's going on in with the particular discipline at the time. And so here's an example of how to show intellectual presence inside of the rubric. Here I talk about the assignment, I talk about justification of the concept of idea. Then I go on to share a little bit of my professional expertise, and then I validate it with how to launch your first product with proof of concept, and I actually provided a Forbes article. Now, what does that look like integrating feedback?